and we both sort of sit there watching it, and I just go, Max, cover your eyes.
Oh, that's even worse, though.
Oh, it's like a little bit awkward.
Yeah, that
but
is
now we
horrible.
just know that the show's going to be full of it, so we just kind of... The pegging scene, that was a stretch.
There's levels, and that might be...
And an underground worker, a lady, she sat on the bench next to me, and she just watched videos of loudspeaker. I was like, you're actually at work.
No.
Firstly. Secondly, shut up.
Yeah.
My partner has developed a new hobby, and I don't know how to say this kindly, but it is ruining my life. He is now a DJ. Hello, everybody. Welcome to 40ish. I'm Lauren Mishkon.
And I'm James Alexander.
This is the podcast where we tackle the chaos of being 40-something every week, diving into all things midlife, the news, your stories, your dilemmas, and of course, bringing you our own mess and the challenges of navigating midlife.
From the mundane to the ridiculous, here we figure out how to survive midlife together, one rant, crisis, and/or meltdown at a time.
Yeah, and do you know that you can subscribe to this show on Apple Podcasts?
I mean, I knew that, but we should tell everyone at home that they should be able to do that too.
You will get early access, ad-free listening across both this show and Self-Care Club and bonus content. And if you want to see James in action, you can watch this video on Spotify or YouTube.
Or
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
on any other podcast platform.
Yeah, that as well.
That too, yes.
Yeah.
Good.
And you can be in touch if you've got something to share. We would love to hear from you. Please email hello@40ish.co.uk or DM us on the old Instagram.
Great. How did I do?
You did good so
Good,
far.
Fabulous. Let's go.
So Nicole's not here.
She's not.
She's post-operative.
She is.
I have seen her.
And?
Well, she looked a little vulnerable on the sofa, and it did make me a bit sad. She's not her normal perky self yet.
She was bantering me.
Was she?
Yeah.
That's good.
Maybe she was trying to make herself feel better.
I think she has moments where she feels like okay and she's a bit bored, and then moments when she's quite tired.
She's going to cut all of this out.
Probably. Nicole, shall we say, is also editing this show. So it's like a surprise podcast for her. Do you think she's annoyed that she's not here?
Yes, very much so. This is not going to sit well.
I know.
But the show must go on.
The show must go on. And also, we're sending our love to you, Nicole, for a speedy recovery. But I'm going to see you after this. I've brought you a little present. It's in my handbag.
We sent flowers.
I know you did. They were very beautiful and she was very touched.
Oh, yeah, let's send flowers.
She was very,
Yes,
very touched. No, just say you sent flowers.
Well, I signed it off. So
okay, well done.
Technically.
Okay, well
yes.
done. Well done. So tell me, James, what is the most 40ish thing that has happened to you this week?
Well, it was actually happened today.
Oh.
And I had another one, which is fine because we'll
Great.
use it for some other time.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
perfect.
even be on next week. It
Maybe.
depends if she's back or not.
It
But,
does.
you know, I went out with a friend for lunch.
Yeah.
And 10 minutes into lunch, I realised that what we'd been discussing the entire time was our vitamin and supplement regime in order to keep ourselves vaguely moving.
That is very, very middle-aged.
Yeah, I thought it was.
What are you taking out of interest?
Well, I've actually sent it to him just a moment ago.
Oh, a
I shouldn't
list?
need to look it up, should I?
No.
I think you've actually openly mocked me for one of these items
Oh.
in the past.
I've seen the mushroom gummies.
So AG1, which is what you mocked me for.
AG1. Yeah, that's basically a scam.
But I do, Natalie and I take it every single day.
Yeah.
And I do think psychosomatically it is part of mentally paying attention to what you put in your body from the moment you wake up.
Okay.
So maybe that's the function it
Because it's
serves.
green.
It's green, and like you drink it when you wake up, and therefore you're immediately thinking about positively doing good things for yourself and your body, and therefore it makes it feel a bit like later on at 11 o'clock, instead of eating a bag of crisps, you sort of feel like, is that a sensible thing to do? I started the day so well with my greens.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it does.
Maybe.
Above anything else.
Okay.
I have creatine,
yeah.
which is
I know about that. I don't
superb.
take it, but yeah. Yeah.
absolutely superb.
Okay,
I
good.
thought it was for bodybuilders,
So
if
did
I'm
I.
honest.
No, it's not.
Mentally superb.
Okay.
Stiffness and joints
Yeah.
superb.
Yeah.
NMN, which without going into it too deeply, is an NAD1 precursor
Oh,
thing.
very trendy. The NAD1.
Very trendy.
Yeah.
I take it because, as I'm sure you can imagine, I listen to too many podcasts.
Yeah.
That seems to be the most popular thing that people talk about. So
yes, aging's a problem. We got told that at a wellness festival. This girl who was all of about 23 selling NAD1.
Well, she wasn't. She was 61. That was the whole point.
She so wasn't, though. She came and told us aging was it's an issue. I said, it's not an issue. It's just like life. You're supposed to get old and die. That's kind of how this works.
I'd like to make it to old in good condition and then die.
As opposed
to creaking into my late age. That's my plan.
I don't want to be 120.
No, neither do I. I'm quite happy to go in my mid-80s.
Yeah, that's all right. Before everything really
I'd just
falls
like
apart.
everything to be working when I get there and not slowly decline over the next 20 years.
Yeah, the decline's the bad bit.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's already quite a lot.
Zuki.
Sorry, what?
Collagen, marine collagen.
You're taking collagen now?
12,000 milligrams a day.
Right.
Of whatever the right one is.
Fishy jam.
There's a right one and a wrong one. Marine collagen,
Marine
whatever that is. And it's like a goop that we take.
Fishy jam.
Natalie and I both on that as well. I think for different reasons, but apparently the collagen, it's made my hair grow back.
Yeah, I can see.
But very good for joints, apparently.
Apparently.
I'm taking lion's mane, which I've been taking for like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Which I really believe helps, although I don't know if it helps, but I believe it helps.
Yeah, I think it does.
And magnesium.
For sleep.
Gummies. Just general all-round, think the whole smush together. And I've AI ChatGPT checked that stack.
And
it's quite happy with it.
Okay.
It does say AG1 is a little bit of an expensive thing you could probably replace with a multivitamin that would do the same thing.
You could. We got sponsored by them. Then we found out it
by
was a scam. Yeah.
It's not a scam.
It is.
Well, I've told you all the reasons it might not be, even if it is.
I know, well, it's a placebo. Anyway.
Yeah.
You like it. You're enjoying it.
So there is my most middle age of feelings. Is discussing with a buddy of mine who we used to discuss adventures and what crazy stuff we were going to do next.
Yeah. Now you talk about.
Now we talk about what's keeping us alive.
Okay.
So there you go.
Do you want to know mine?
Yeah, what you got?
I went to the West End yesterday on the tube. It wasn't an exciting trip.
Yes.
I was going to the gynecologist. But you know what? We'll bypass that because it's you here and not
We don't
Nicole.
need to discuss
how
that went.
We can if you like. No, you know what? We won't.
Cold hands?
Funnily enough, it was a non-examination visit. So I remained fully clothed.
A gynecological chat seems like something you could do over the phone.
It was exactly that.
Right.
A chat.
Yeah.
Anyway, I realised that I now have zero tolerance for people who use their phone on loudspeaker on the tube.
Oh no. Oh, no.
No, I'm wrong.
No, you are 100% right.
Thank you.
I have family issues with that.
What the fuck is that? I don't want to listen to your conversation in whatever language it is.
It's watching videos, listening to conversations. The worst I can't bear is the phone calls on loudspeaker.
That's what I'm talking about, phone calls on loudspeaker. I had one woman... Well, I shit you not.
Is that an age thing or is that a decency thing?
I don't think my kids mind. I cannot stand it. I had one woman with a load of carrier bags at her feet. She was on the phone to her mother. She talked her mother through every single item in the bag. Yeah, well, I picked up some chicken breasts and then I got some carrots. And you know that thing you like? You know that? No, not that one, Mum. You know the other one? I got that one, but didn't have this one. I was like, shut up. Just show her when you get home.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's not for me. I'd have been furious, raging. I would have been.
It's not just youngsters.
But do you do what I do? Do you silently boil inside?
Yes.
And you do a lot of tusking and that.
I do a lot of staring.
Yes.
Like
but
disapproving staring.
But I leave it there.
Yeah, I don't speak.
No. Not that
No. And then on the way back, there was a delay on the Northern Line. There was no tube for 12 minutes. And I sat there and an underground worker, a lady, she sat on the bench next to me and she just watched videos on loudspeaker.
Oh, no.
I was like, you're actually at work.
No.
Firstly. Secondly, shut up.
Yeah. Was it good videos?
I couldn't see. I could just hear the tinny noise from the phone.
That noise I hate more. If it was like high fidelity sound, you might get away with it. It's the part noises you hear.
It's not okay.
Yeah, no.
It's not okay with me. So there you go.
All right.
That's what it is. We got some feedback, James.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I can take this feedback because I feel like even though people don't normally see me the other side,
Yeah.
I'm curious to know.
Okay, here it is. Hi, ladies. Well, today,
Yes.
it's ladies and gentlemen.
Good.
Right. Maybe you could start a new segment, Is It Normal To? Like your try on knickers question. Someone wrote in about,
Yeah.
is it normal to try on
Yes.
knickers? Yeah. Mine is it normal to fall asleep during a facial? On Monday, I treated myself, she says in capital letters, for my birthday to a couple of treatments with my normal beauty lady. No Four Seasons mini break for my birthday, sadly.
Oh.
That was a bit of a dig at
Yeah.
Nicole because she went to the Four Seasons
Yeah.
for her birthday. She had a very nice time.
Must be nice.
Yeah. I'm not going and it's my birthday on the weekend. After a back treatment / massage, I turned over for a facial and I counted at least 3 occasions where I woke myself up with a snoring snort. That's a bit embarrassing. Sounds quite embarrassing. When it got to the bit where she put the soaked pads on my eyes and left me alone for 5 minutes, at which point I could have a lovely nap, I suddenly had the most full bladder and I spent the whole time wondering when she was going to come back in the room to finish the facial so I could go home and have a wee. I went from not needing a wee at all to being desperate for a wee in the time it took her to tiptoe out the door, which kind of ruined the relaxation bit. At the end of the treatment, I felt that I had to acknowledge the sleeping / snorting, so I apologised and laughed it off. My beauty lady said it must be because I felt so comfortable with her. I've been going to her for 20 years, but I'm pretty sure I've fallen asleep at other facials in random spas. Not sure if it's just me, a 40-ish thing, or absolutely normal. Lucy. P.S. I loved the Wuthering Heights segment this morning. So funny. I went last night with my 2 teenagers. The bit where she plays with herself behind a craggy rock and then he finds her and licks her fingers was a bit weird to watch with my 2 daughters next to me, but a bit like snoring through the facial, they smiled and laughed through the embarrassment. That's definitely worse than being in the spa.
Yes.
You don't watch that with your mum.
No.
Do you?
There's a lot that I'm again, as I'm getting older, realizing watching certain films with my parents growing up and as a kid not understanding what the thing was.
Yeah.
And you were oblivious at the time or you knew it was a little bit.
You knew it wasn't really, you weren't supposed to be
Yeah,
watching it.
but it wasn't as terribly vivid as understanding, for example, that bit of
Yes.
Wuthering Heights.
Yes.
You didn't quite get it.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not quite.
Yeah.
I watch Industry. Do you ever watch Industry?
I do not.
Okay, it's quite graphic. It's about stocks and shares and trading, but it's not really.
But it's not really.
But it's not really.
It's a soap in the stock market.
No, it's
soap.
kind of like very dark shit happens in that show. Like bad stuff. You know, you can imagine.
What's it on?
BBC, actually.
Oh.
You know, there's a lot of like
So
drugs.
not that dark.
No, it's dark.
Okay.
Drugs, insider trading, pegging, all sorts of things.
Just sounds like the city. I used to work in the city.
Was it like that?
Yeah,
then?
pretty much.
Okay. I watch it with Max, and there's a lot of very graphic sex. I mean, they don't shield you from any of it.
Yeah.
And we both sort of sit there watching it, and I just go, Max, cover your eyes.
Oh,
Shouldn't be
that's even
watching
worse,
this."
though.
Oh, it's like a little bit awkward.
Yeah, that
but
is
now we
horrendous.
just know that the show's going to be full of it, so we just kind of the pegging scene. That was a
That's
stretch.
there's levels, and that might be
that was
that's
a
a line
stretch.
crossed.
Yeah, I thought, is it okay to watch this man go and get out this enormous thing from the drawer? I don't know, but here we are. It'll be fine.
It would have been worse if he'd have gone, Mum, it reminds me of that.
Oh, Mum, what is that? Can you explain?
Dad said he likes this. Is this what he's talking about?
Oh, it would have been horrendous. We're going to dive into a dilemma. Would you like to do the disclaimer as the special guest co-host?
I feel like I would, yeah.
Go on then.
Just before we do dive into the dilemmas, just a quick disclaimer. As you may or may not be aware, we are not doctors or healthcare professionals.
No.
So if you're seriously struggling, not even please, definitely contact a qualified expert, because what is about to follow should be considered some advice, but not the advice is probably the way of putting it.
Well, let's see how your advice is.
Let's go.
Okay. Hi, Lauren and Nicole. Well, actually, it's hi,
Yeah,
Lauren and James
rude.
today. So rude.
Getting a bit sick of not being acknowledged, but that's fine. I understand.
My partner has developed a new hobby, and I don't know how to say this kindly, but it is ruining my life. He is now a DJ. This started innocently enough. He bought some headphones, then a mixing controller. I'm sure it's called a mixing desk.
It is.
Thank you. I feel so cool right now. Then suddenly our dining room, previously used for eating, became the studio. He has DJ software, he has playlists, he has, and I cannot stress this enough, a DJ name.
As all good DJs do.
I'm not allowed to tell you the DJ name because he made me promise, but I will say it contains the word daddy, which I personally feel is a crime. I already love this.
Yep.
At first it was fine, it was cute, he'd have a little mix, nod his head, press buttons, but now it has escalated. He doesn't just listen to music anymore, he listens to it analytically. We can't hear a song in the car. He says, oof, that transition was lazy.
Yeah, go on.
Calvin Harris is apparently not trying hard enough
Yes.
for him. He also insists on playing me his mixes. He will stand there going, wait for it, and then press a button and look at me like he has cured a disease, and I have to react very excitedly. If I don't react enough, he looks hurt. If I react too much, he says, it's just a rough version. We had friends over last weekend. He said, do you guys mind if I jump on for 10 minutes? He was on for an hour and 15. At one point, our friend Paul asked me quietly, is this his actual job now? I love him. I want him to have joy. I don't want to crush his creative spirit, but I also want to eat dinner without being asked, what kind of vibe are you going for tonight? So my question is, do I continue pretending that he's the next David Guetta, or do I gently tell him that his one fan is tired and would like the dining room back? And also, at what point does a hobby become a personality? This is from Mrs. Married to the Music. No offense.
Well, I was a DJ once upon a time.
What was your DJ name?
Well,
Let's start with that.
I didn't have a DJ name.
Oh, that's not cool.
Well, I used to think it was cool.
Oh, to just not have a name?
Yeah.
So how did they intro you?
They
Hi,
didn't,
this is
because I
James.
used to do functions and weddings and bar mitzvahs and,
Right,
and
but-
that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. So it was just your
It's
name.
not like, tonight it's DJ James. But
do people call you DJ James?
yes, that's exactly what people used to call me. And
Yeah.
as a part of DJ James.
Yeah. Did you do that voice?
A lot of the
Oh, I
time.
love that.
Yep. There would be a fairly significant amount of time spent bedroom DJing.
Right.
Like it was quite a hobby thing, including the mixing with your hand in the air to no one. Big important thing.
Why? Why is that?
Because you emulate the big boys.
Is that what they do?
You know, like when you're a kid. Well, when you're a kid and your kids playing football in the garden,
Yeah.
they score a goal.
Yeah.
They still run off and celebrate.
They do full celebrations.
Right, but there's
Weird
no
ones.
fans there.
No, there are no
So
fans.
so it's the same sort
I
of thing.
see. Okay.
You'd always get a thank you, Mill Hill on the way out.
Nice.
You know, so I
Lovely.
can imagine he probably does that
I'm
when he packs
sure
everything
he does
up.
that. Thank you, Northants.
Yeah,
he's
thank
saying.
you, Northants.
Yep.
I mean, he's got a problem.
Were you married at the time?
No, I met my wife. I was at the tail end of my DJing.
So when she first came over to your flat, did you?
No,
have...
decks went out.
Okay,
Decks were gone.
Okay.
Although I did use, I still had decks,
Okay.
but they used to get bought out and put away.
Right. So
There are some people, like this chap sounds like he's on the way to,
Mm.
where it becomes a sort of permanent installation in
the dining room.
which is awkward. And I the bit where she says where she's talking about a lazy Calvin Harris and listening to music in
Yeah.
the car, like
that
I
was good.
empathise with that
Do
because
you?
well, if you listen to a podcast,
Yeah.
you are much more aware of what's gone into making that podcast.
Yes, I am.
Because you
Yes.
make podcasts.
The music, the transitions, the la la la.
Even if you are an amateur DJ,
Yeah.
you're dialed into hearing that
Mm.
stuff.
That bit's giving her the ick.
Yeah, and I understand it because
Yeah.
but it's odd actually because what she's specifically icking about there is the fact that he's developing some level of specialism, which I'd argue is is
Okay.
is
Yeah, my problem with this is the dining room.
go and rent yourself an office in Northants of all places for
Yeah.
150 quid.
A garage.
Lock your stuff away in there.
Yeah.
When you want to go and DJ,
Yeah.
go and DJ.
Yeah.
Don't subject your wife or get some gigs.
And some money from it.
There you go.
I think the key to this is, I'm speaking as a wife now, leave the house.
Yes.
Like, whatever your hobby is, leave the house.
Yes. What she doesn't say here is how old they are.
Well, they're definitely in their 40s, aren't they? I would say.
Yeah, I mean...
That's the problem with it. Hence why his DJ name's Daddy.
If they had... Yes, but grown-up kids you'd think might get involved with this.
Yeah, they might.
See what I mean?
They might.
So they either have very young children or left the nesters. If they're left the nesters and this guy is in his 50s, we got a problem.
But again, just don't do it in front of me. You know? Like,
But
Ollie plays tennis.
what if he got really, really good?
And I still don't want him DJing in my dining room.
But what if he got really, really good?
Okay, and I've got my in-laws for dinner, and there's Ollie on the decks in the dining room, and I'm serving chicken.
See that?
No, the joy of men's hobbies is they go and do their hobbies and they leave you alone. Then they come back, they've done their hobby, they've had a nice time. Okay. You're happy that they've gone and they've come back. So just remove yourself from the house.
Yes.
My advice to her would be, okay, yes, it's a bit tragic, but encourage him to, the gigs is a great idea because then he can actually
go and get some
be a
gigs.
real
And they're
DJ.
easy to get.
Are they?
They're easy
Where should he start?
Just go to a pub.
Oh.
Pubs put DJs in Friday nights, Saturday nights.
Even some restaurants now, I've
they
noticed.
pay nothing. They're 20, 30 quid an evening for a new upcoming DJ. But at least then he can say, I'm getting paid for it. He's also out the house.
Yeah.
The flip side of that is if you, and take this for the ladies amongst you, want to know this as a top tip.
Yeah.
If you want to kill something like this off, you know what you do?
What?
Take it up.
Take it up yourself.
Oh, yeah.
With him.
Yeah.
Give yourself a DJ name.
Yeah.
Like DJ Mummy.
DJ Mummy.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And lean into it. And you've only got to play the game for a couple of weeks. And eventually it'll be like, okay, enough's enough. I'm moving on to the next thing. So if you want to kill it, which I'd advise against, by the way, because he's clearly fond of this.
Yeah, she says, I want him to have joy.
If you want to kill it, DJ Mummy needs to make her debut appearance. And she can lean in hard and do the thank you, Northampton, as she puts dinner down on the table. That sort of thing is genius.
Yep.
But the nice way about it is encourage him to go and get some gigs.
I like that advice, James.
There you go.
That's very good. Let's go to a break and we're going to come back with our meltdowns. Okay. I don't know if you remember, but last week I told you that the dog who stinks.
Yes.
I was taking her to the Groomers.
Yes.
Nicole was like, I told you to take her to the Groomers months ago. Booked her into the Groomers. 75 quid they wanted. We've discussed this all already on the show.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. I said, that is a fine price to pay to not have this whole smelly nunny in your face when you're in bed. Take her to the Groomers. Drive home. 15 minutes later, the phone rings. Hello, Mrs. Mishcon. Please can you come pick your dog up immediately? I said, oh my God, what's happened? We can't cope with her. She is so hysterical. She has scratched the groomer accidentally. She is trying to jump off the table. I am worried about the stress on her heart. I said, I don't mean to be funny. It's just a bath. Like, she's not going to have a heart attack. No. We cannot and will not groom her. Pick her up now.
Oh.
Right. So I come in to pick up this sopping wet animal on the floor. She said, I've tried my best to dry her with the towel. She said, are you sure she's a golden retriever? I was like, what a chutzpah. I said, yeah, I am sure she's a golden retriever. The line's been bred since the 1930s. She said, well, I've been doing this job for 20 years and I have never met such a neurotic golden retriever in my life.
Oh.
Normally they just lie down and go to sleep while they're being groomed. You should have desensitized her early on. I said, she's only 10 months old. You should have been bringing her in here for months. It's too late now. And literally threw me out. She didn't even charge me. Just threw me out.
Is this local?
Yeah. And Barker used to go
Local?
there. No, not that one in the road. But Barker used to go to this groomer. In fact, Miley, Nicole's dog, goes to this groomer. They're perfectly good groomers. Apparently my dog's just a fucking neurotic.
Yep.
It's really embarrassing and not on brand for me.
Not on brand for you?
No.
would now be a good time to bring up the fact that this savage animal wrecked my rug. Is that same one?
It's the same dog. I
Also not on brand for you.
haven't got a new one.
Never seen you come in here and chew things.
No, but I'm not a puppy.
No, this
I'm
is
not,
true.
I'm not teething.
This is true. This is true.
I'm not that destructive.
Well, there's not really much you can do at this point.
Well, there actually is.
Sedate the dog before?
No, I'm not doing that. There actually is.
Go on.
There actually is another woman who I was told about, very local to me, who is a behaviourist / groomer, and she offers a series of desensitizing, kind to dogs, get used to grooming courses.
That sounds cheap.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is the best bit. She's invited me for a meet and treat.
I get it.
Right.
I see what she did. It's clever.
And at that point,
Yeah.
will tell me what she charges and how long it's going to take before she can even take a pair of scissors to her.
When she brings out the Fortnum and Mason dog biscuits,
Yeah.
you'll know what you're in for.
She used to work in the city and she's given it all up.
Phone your mortgage company before you go.
And now she's retrained. And she's got all this whole flashy website, this whole certification thing, it's a whole thing.
I mean, who's giving out that certificate?
The dog. Oh, it's called like the fear-free method
Sure,
or something.
I feel like I could write you a certificate.
You can write me the certificate, but I don't know the method.
Yeah, does she?
I don't know.
Okay.
So she.
Are you sure she's not one of those people that's just like, I'm really good with dogs?
I mean,
Do you know what I mean?
She's got a
Like-
really good website, and the dogs look
Okay.
very nice.
Yeah,
they look
of course
really
they
well
do on the
groomed.
website.
They look really well groomed.
But she's never met half of them.
I don't know. So I'm going round. We're going round just so she can. The first session is a sniff around the salon and a biscuit.
Okay.
That's the session. I mean, I can't.
You don't even get told how much that session is, or
No,
that's free.
That's
a
free.
freebie.
That's just to like reel you in, basically.
I'm keen to know where this progresses to.
I'm so embarrassed that I have to go and do this with my dog because it's just a bath. And a
Teddy
haircut.
is. Do we swear on here?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
An absolute shitbag when he goes to the groomer.
Is he?
He's there a long time.
Yeah.
He's got full-on doodle coat,
Yeah.
so he requires a lot of brush, and he's not happy. Like when I walk down the high street with him, he won't walk on the same side of the road as the groomer.
No,
Like,
neither would Barker.
He, like a husky pulling a sled.
That's
like,
why I stopped going there. He would sit his ass on the pavement
Yeah.
and wouldn't go in.
Yeah.
Do they have to
Mm.
muzzle him?
No,
No.
I won't allow it.
No.
And I won't allow them to put him
In the cage.
away either.
It's the cages that they
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like. That's why Barker didn't like it.
I
there.
don't trust these people.
I don't either. Maybe we should retrain as dog groomers.
I'll give you a certificate.
Thanks. I'll put some AI dogs on my website.
Perfect.
I'll change my dining room into a salon.
Love it.
What's your meltdown of the week?
I have a new thing that's really grinding my gears.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like this is something that would never normally get brought up on 40ish, but I guess that's part of okay because that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about LinkedIn.
Oh, okay. I like to talk about LinkedIn.
Okay.
I hate it.
I cannot cope with the level of AI slop that is going out on LinkedIn.
Okay.
I stubbed my toe this morning. Here's 4 things I learnt about leadership as a result of stubbing my toe. That sort of post does my
Okay.
absolute brain in.
Okay.
I was flicking through LinkedIn. What? Another post. I realised like 10 in a row were AI slop.
Mm.
Was like, I'm leaning into this.
Mm-hmm.
Jumped on ChatGPT.
Great.
Write me a post about what I learnt from sharing my friends' AI slop posts on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
6 things I learnt.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
It spat out some AI slop.
Yep.
I pasted it into my LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Got an AI photo of more AI slop to go with the AI thing. Posted it on my LinkedIn. It's my biggest post for quite some time on LinkedIn.
Is it?
And I've just realised by saying this, anyone that is now looking on my LinkedIn, I don't use it very much. So the biggest post for a while is not really a thing, but feel free to connect with me on there. I can't bear the AI slop that is starting to appear in any form of social media. I'm starting to notice people write Facebook posts and Instagram comments written by Oh, but I mean, I know these people. You've never said those words in your life. Some of these people who I know, I'm like, you are not that educated.
You don't
do not
even know
have
that
those
word.
words in your vocabulary.
Yeah.
Where are you pulling this from?
Yeah.
That is my, I can't cope with it at the moment. It's doing
people
my
are
brain in.
using it.
People are getting very dumb.
People are using it to write birthday cards.
All sorts.
If you cannot write a birthday card to your friend without using ChatGPT or AI, you've got a problem.
Are you an essay writer in a birthday card?
Not an essay, and also it depends who it is. And there are a lot of people who don't like an essay in a birthday
A good
card.
buddy.
I would say it is more than happy birthday, have a nice day. Love Lauren.
Okay.
So yeah, an essay, no. A novelette, maybe.
Oh, novelette.
A good paragraph, yeah.
Natalie's like a trilogy.
Right.
It comes in 3 cards.
Oh, that's cute.
Full reflection of the last 12 months of my life.
Oh, but that shows thought and care.
I'm a happy birthday, fondest regards.
Okay. 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 That's fine. I agree. People are getting very dumb.
Yeah.
Because they don't actually use their own brains anymore.
And they're getting stupider.
Ooh.
Ironically, the people that don't use it are smart and are still smart.
Yes.
I use AI every day, but I don't let it be me in its output.
It shouldn't be me because it's not you. It doesn't know you.
So that's a lot of people.
Also, LinkedIn. I can't be getting on with
No,
LinkedIn.
neither can I.
I don't get it.
No.
It seems to be like, hey, everybody, guess what? I got a promotion. Oh, well done. Many congratulations on your promotion. Then just goes on and on and on.
Look out for my post on LinkedIn later today. I guested on one of my podcast shows today. Here are the 5 things I learned about podcasting.
Here's what I learned about podcasting. When I podcast producing, guesting on someone else's show.
Yeah.
It feels to me like a whole site for people blowing smoke up each other's arses.
Up their own asses to begin with.
And then other people blow it up theirs.
Brilliant.
Well
Bravo.
done,
So good. So
Tim.
proud of you. Really pleasureful to see this journey conclude for you.
They don't give a
Huh?
fuck.
You don't even know who this person
They
is.
don't care.
Nope.
And it always starts with so delighted to announce.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care. I don't care.
This
I
is
don't care. Right.
very true.
We've had some feedback. Do you want to read it?
Some
No, not feedback.
No,
Sorry.
We've got another one, haven't we?
It's a listener meltdown.
Yes. Shall I have
Go.
this?
Go.
I'm going to change the opening so that it's
Okay.
appropriate for us all.
Oh, okay.
Hey, gang.
Great, because it said hi
Yeah,
girls, but
see?
again,
Clever.
we're not all girls
Clever.
today. Yeah.
Thank you for keeping me entertained with your fabulous podcasts.
You're welcome.
That sounds like she listens to both of them.
Yes, you're right.
I'd bring up the fact that Self Care Club is another one of your podcasts, but I know some people get very upset when we talk about the other one, so we'll leave that there.
Well, some people only listen to Self Care Club and will not listen to this
And get
one.
cross, the other one even exists.
Oh, one woman actually did get cross.
We are being distracted. Let's
Yes,
go
we
back.
are.
I thought I'd share with you my 40-ish moment of the week. I'm 41 in 3 weeks. That's
Congratulations.
just 40, not even 40-ish.
Yeah.
At 44,
Yeah.
I feel like you're a young'un.
Yeah.
My partner's birthday was 4 weeks ago. His birthday was on the Thursday, and we were going away for the weekend for a few days. So I bought a small cake a few days before and hid it in a rarely used cupboard until his birthday.
Okay.
Seems okay so far?
Yeah.
Fast forward to today, when he asked me, where's the big saucepan with all the handles? To which I respond, in the corner cupboard. He then opens the door and asks, what's this? While holding up his birthday cake. I hid it so well, I forgot to actually give it to him. And it's now 3 weeks out of date and in the bin. Happy 40s, lots of love, loyal listener, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Welcome to 40s, because this sort of shit's just going to happen to you over and over and over again.
And more and more and more frequently.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
it really will. Until the point where you go up the stairs, don't really know why you've gone up the stairs. You open the fridge, but why have you opened the fridge?
You'll be pleased to know, Sarah, there is a point, however, that you start giggling at yourself at it happening, so it doesn't become quite so alarming.
Kind of have to, you know.
It's the only way around it.
I read this whole thing the other day that said that apparently women in perimenopause have more car accidents because they're
More car accidents
Well,
than
yeah.
their other women counterparts who have 3 times as many accidents as men. Was that the stat?
The stat was you lose spatial awareness and
More spatial awareness.
and concentration, and you just don't really,
Can you imagine if I'd have just said that to Nicole? She would have been glaring at me across the desk.
Well, I actually sent her the article because she failed to tell me about a third little ding that she'd got into recently.
Just a ding.
She was like, "Did I tell you about that?" I was like, "No." She said, "I seem to be doing this a lot." And she said, I think the common denominator is me. I'm like, okay, maybe. So,
Natalie, who I'm sure is listening to this,
Yes.
maybe now might be the time for you to come to the same realization.
Oh, does she have little dings?
Well, she has a lot of other people's filters.
Oh, okay.
A lot.
Okay. Right.
It's getting quite expensive.
Oh, okay. Okay. I actually only used to do that when I was pregnant.
Really? What, that was your thing?
Yeah.
Some people eat pickles and ice cream.
Yeah.
Lauren
I
crashes
reversed
cars.
into a bollard in Waitrose.
Oh, excellent.
I crushed into someone's bumper. Yeah. Only when
Not
pregnant.
ideal.
Not ideal, but also not a problem
You know,
anymore.
protect the baby.
I mean, it was
Wasn't
barely a
that the
baby at
idea?
this point. But yeah, not a problem anymore.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Right, well, how do you think that show's gone for your first co-hosted show?
Well, I quite enjoyed myself.
Did you?
I feel like I could do this again.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, let's see how next week goes.
Hopefully she doesn't come back.
He
I mean,
doesn't
with
mean
love,
that.
because
No, he
I'm
doesn't.
sure you're enjoying editing this as well.
I don't know if she is enjoying editing it. She probably won't enjoy editing
She
it.
will. She'll be
Yeah.
having a right chuckle because she never gets to actually watch the show.
I
Normally,
said that. I said, won't it be quite fun to listen to this show as a punter?
well, yeah. Normally, she's going to be busy critiquing herself. Like when I edit myself,
Yeah.
I watch more of myself than I watch of the show, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas now she gets an opportunity to objectively, and who knows, she maybe even learnt something and thought, oh, maybe we'll do that like that.
She
going
might
forwards.
not like my performance, and she might be like, right, when I come back,
It's me and James.
it's me and James, because I'll do a
I
better
can see
job.
that happening.
Yeah,
I can see that
I can
happening.
see that happening. Anyway, we'll sign off for this week. And
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you are so welcome. It's been a
It was
delight.
great fun.
Thanks for coming on 40ish
You're welcome.
with your male perspective on life. See you soon, listeners.
Toodaloo.